he stole my money, you know. That's what I said, thinking, oh, because I remember now. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in this video, I'm gonna explain why we all hated him. Like from my last YouTube video, it was about how me and my classmates hated this guy because of what he used to do. But I got messages from some people saying, yo guys were evil, you were bullies, you were all this. But let me just basically explain why this guy was hated. And if you ask me, I also got messages from other people from the same town where I am. They say it wasn't just your class who hated him. It was everyone who knew him who hated him. You know? Like the whole town hated him. Because it's a small town, you know. Almost everyone knows everybody, but you know. So everyone hated him. The whole town hated him, in short. So the main reason why this guy was hated was because of lying and stealing. This guy used to steal, you know. He had stuff, you know. He had stuff. Like back home, he was one of the few friends I had who had a PlayStation. And he used to borrow it. I remember he lent it to me once, like for 2 days. And it was cool, you know. PlayStation, whatever. It was a cool game to have back then. But that's what he used to use to get to people. I remember he borrowed it to me once, and then later on I discovered that my savings was stolen. Because when I was younger, I used to keep a bag, and in my bag, I used to keep change, like money and coins, notes, whatever, like small change, and I used to save up, like to buy candy or some other stuff. So one day, this guy came over for a bit, then I escorted him home, like went to some place, yeah. So on the way to while I was escorting him, there was a shop. So I was like, oh, do you want anything from the shop? I'm like, yeah, man, you can get me something. So what does he gets candy and drinks. I can't remember just candy and drinks, can't remember really well, but he bought something and he gave me. But I noticed that the money he used was change, like a bunch of change. That's what he used to pay for the stuff. But I didn't think much about it. So later that day when I was home, I started searching for my money, like the money I used to save up, and I couldn't find it. It was gone. Then I thought, oh, this guy is a thief. He's a piece of shit. He stole my money, you know. That's what I said, thinking, oh, because I remembered now that I saw him with a bunch of change when he was paying, and that was my money. I searched, you know, because I was like, nah, maybe this is. I searched, and I don't even know how he found it. Maybe he's got like some detective skills, or he knows how to detect money and valuable stuff. Because I used to hide this money thing. Okay, I hid it maybe under my mattress or under my pillow. I can't remember, but how would he know? Okay, that's an easy place to search first, you know. Yeah, so he stole my money and bought me something, and it was gone, you know. Another situation was, I remember mentioning that he had run away from home. So what happened that day was, earlier in that day, he stole something and he sold it. And his friends found out about it. So he ran away from home because he was scared of how his friends would react, you know, the beating, the correction. He was going to get corrected. Yeah, so he ran away from home and came here. Then, here, my place where I am right now. So, then later on, in the evening, his friends came to get him. And you should have seen him. This dude was screaming, and as they were dragging him into the car, and he left. A few days later again, he runs away. Then he leaves his PlayStation with another friend of mine, stays there for a day, sleeps over, and what does this dude do? He pees on the bed. Yes, he pees on the bed, and he leaves. You know, that's something else, this guy. He used to steal. I remember a friend of mine once went with him to a lodge. I think they went swimming or something. So I don't know how this guy actually had access to the lockers for the people who worked at the lodge and stole money from one of them. Yes, he stole money from one of them. Then after stealing, he lied and said, nah, it's this other dude who stole the money. So that friend of mine was in heat, you know, like he was going down. He was almost arrested for the money case and everything, just like that. You know, this guy used to lie, and I don't know how some people would be so gullible. They would believe him. No, it's you who actually did it when it's not even you. Like they used to believe that. Oh, sorry, sorry for my language. You know, it's just you know. Okay, we'll continue. Yeah, so he used to steal. And many people found out how this guy used to act, you know. And everyone knew him, was like, nah, that guy's a bad seed. And everyone wanted to deal with him. Everybody I know wanted to deal with this guy. Everyone. my friend's mom was like, he should just come here so I can teach him a lesson. This guy used to steal, you know. I remember he said hanging out with one of my friend's brothers. His brother also used to steal, but it's like my friend's brother was here, and that guy was like all the way up, you know, like top of the chain kind of thief. And it was just small things, no? Like most of the stuff used to was small, but then with time, it got more and more and more. People used to say this guy was like possessed or evil, or you know, he's just got issues, blah blah blah. Maybe he comes from a poor family, but that wasn't the case. This guy went to many prophets and preachers, apostles, and all these kinds of holy men to get prayers from. I think he's get prayers for all these things, yeah. So, but still, never worked. It just got worse. But I think these days now, he should be a good member of the society, you know. But I still didn't trust him. Okay, I haven't been in touch with people. I don't know what's been happening, because practically it's not my business. Really, it's not my business. Like, I don't know what he's been up to, but I still don't trust. So I think I saw him a few weeks ago and he didn't recognize me. I think it's because of my beautiful beard. But anyway, that's basically it. He's still not trusted, I believe. From us who know him, who's gone through what he did to us, you know, he stole from us who are scarred, you know. And from us who are scarred, I don't think we'll ever trust him. We'll never trust that guy. Anyway, people, thank you for checking out my video, and I'll catch you on my next video. So remember to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.